When you can answer yes to it, know that you have done it. Because your limitations go as far as you believe. If you believe in yourself, if you believe that you cannot make it, you will not be able to make it. If you believe that you are not good enough, you are not good enough. If you believe that you are not good enough, you are not good enough. If you believe that you are a failure, believe you me, you are a failure. If you believe that you are a failure, you are a failure. So your mind can only go, whatever you achieve on planet Earth, it is not because you are smart that you're going to achieve it. It's not because you are the strongest person on planet Earth that you're going to achieve it. Or it is not because you are the most intelligent person that you're going to achieve it. Those who are going to achieve it is those who believe in themselves and they have it in their mind that they can do it. That is the only thing that takes you to the finish line. That is the only thing. You can be the fastest runner and you're running 2,000 or 1,500 meters. If you run the first 1,000 meters and you are the first and you don't believe that you can make it to the finish line, you get tired and you're exhausted, you give up. You were the fastest, but you didn't win. So your mind can only take you to where you believe. You have to have a personal conviction. I can talk here from now to tomorrow. If you have not made a personal decision, you have not found the reason why you want to do this business, why you want to belong to this platform, you need to find a reason. That reason is going to be the motivating force behind everything that you're going to be doing with regards to this business. So if you don't have that reason, it is good for you to give yourself some time and find out your why. Because your why must be powerful enough to drive you through all the challenges so that you get your finish line. You know, your body always tells you, no, I cannot do it. I leave it today. You have something else to do. Let me just relax. Must I attend a meeting every day? Believe you me, every day that you attend a meeting, you learn something. Even if not this, every meeting that where you attend, which is geared towards self-development and self-aggrandization, you are going to learn something. When you want to self-aggrandize, you will learn something. A meeting that is going to teach you, a meeting that is going to help develop you. You cannot watch that meeting and come back the same. You cannot. I don't care if you are a professor or you are a doctor, whatever, you will go to that meeting and you're going to learn something small, something new, something is going to tick in your brain. It could just be a motivation. It could be something that you know all the time, but you just needed somebody to resound it to you. And when it is resounded to you, you see, you receive it differently and you start taking action. So let us motivate, let us find our why. Let us believe in this platform. Let us believe in what we are doing. Let us believe that we can make it. Let us believe that these products that I'm taking are going to help me and I'm going to restore my health. And that I'll be able to share this opportunity to as many people as possible so that I can also touch as many lives as possible. So what makes you important is not what you are, it's the legacy that you leave behind. It is what you have done to touch other people's lives that makes you important. So what did you do? Did you give hope to a family? Did you put a smile on a family's face that had lost hope that they were going to gain help and you gave them something to smile on? That legacy is very important. What you leave behind, what you do in life, your purpose on life is not to wear big dresses and expensive dresses and move around and show, because those things are good, yes, but when you are gone, you are gone. Nothing is being remembered. Who will remember that you wore just for $5,000 or for $10,000? Nobody cares. But if you impacted just one life somewhere, that family will remember you from generation to generation. So that is what is important. So let us take time to understand what we have as products, why our products are important, and why we think that we need to be a part of this platform, or we need to belong to this group of people who think that they can go as far as touching many lives as possible. If you give yourself a why, you are in the right place. If you put your mindset, your frame, your mindset in a position where you know that I can make it, you can make it. There is no stumbling block that you're not going to look for a solution to. But when you tell yourself that, oh, I like this business, but I think I cannot make it, believe you me, you are failed. There is nothing you're going to do to succeed in that business. You have already told yourself that you cannot make it. When you limit yourself and you start telling yourself that, oh, I don't belong, this business is only for people in a certain class. You know, you have to have connections, and you have to have people who have a certain criteria in life before you talk to them, and I don't belong to that class. You have already defined yourself. You will remain down there. That class that you see those people there, the people made themselves belong to that class. And what did they do? They just believed themselves, and they believed that they were capable, and they believed that they were worthy, and that they are worthy, and they belong to a class, and that class is the hand class. If you believe in yourself, you are there. If you fail to believe, you are not there. So this is just a motivation for today. Let us try to understand and create time for this business. Create time. Don't treat it like a part-time. Don't treat it like whenever I am free. When you treat it like that, believe you me, it will just be whenever you are free. But if you tell yourself that I believe in this business, and every day I'm going to put in 1-2 hours in this business, I don't care how it is. If it's important to you, you're going to create time. You know why? Because you manage time. Time does not manage you. You can manage your time the way you want it. You can create your time the way you want it. You can place your time however you want your time to be. So if you tell me that I don't have time, it is because you have not placed importance to this meeting. When you start placing importance, you are going to create time, because you manage time. You have control over your time. And you're going to tell yourself that from today, tomorrow or the day after tomorrow is the 1st of July. July is the 7th, which means that I have completed 6 months of the year 2021. And the last 6 months are beginning the day after tomorrow. And I want to make sure that if I did not achieve anything in the first 6 months, I am going to make sure that I do what I was unable to do in the first 6 months to be able to achieve the results that I did not achieve in the first 6 months. So if you want to get extraordinary results, you must do extraordinary things. So you have to look at yourself, look at your first 6 months, look at the resolutions that you took for this year. What were the objectives that you set for yourself for this year? What were the objectives? How did you intend? What was the time frame within which you intended to achieve this result? What were the actions plans that you put in place to be able to realize these objectives? Did you do them? Go through your first 6 months, review them, ask yourself, what did I do? Did I do anything that I was supposed to do? Did I get the result? If I did not get the result, what were my shortcomings? What was it that I wanted to do and I did not do right? What was it that I was supposed to do and I did not do? And what is that extra thing that I need to do to have extraordinary results? And you know what? If you don't have the answer, you go to research. And when you start researching, you are educating yourself. You are building yourself, and you will get the answers to those questions that seem impossible when you have not made a decision to find solutions.
The eye syrup and that
Please,
for
can we
the
mute ourselves, please?
no, no, don't worry, Baba. Don't worry, I will give him one, but I don't have time now to look for.
Susan, please, can you mute yourself? Your camera, you're on.
Yes.
Thank you. So, like I was saying, we have to do the extraordinary things that we have not done to be able to achieve the results that we have never achieved before. You have to look at you and re-strategize on what you want to do and what you want to achieve. And as long as you set your mind on it and you tell yourself that you can do it, you will do it. Nothing is going to stop you. But you will be limited to where your mind is. If your mind tells you that, okay, I cannot do it, and you say it out that I cannot do it, you will not do it. You have already failed. So let us re-strategize. We still have 6 months to get to those goals. If we could not do it within the first 6 months, and we do an analysis, a proper analysis of what happened, of what our shortcomings were, what we did not do, or what we think that we were supposed, if we did everything that we were supposed to do and we did not get the results, it means that we have to do something extraordinary. And if we don't have the answers, we go in to do the research to find the answers to those questions. And once we do that, we are good to go. We are good to build a successful business. Don't treat this business as a part-time. Don't treat it as when I have time. Treat it as something that is going to give you something that is going to give you. I just said I'm using my phone, and it is difficult for me to manipulate the phone, and I'm talking to you people. Please, if you want to talk, just mute yourself so that you don't get mute yourself. Everybody, please just mute yourself, because you are not, I'm doing the talking. When you want to talk, please, you can mute you can unmute yourself. I cannot do it from this phone. My laptop is down. I cannot mute everybody. So if you do that, I'll be happy. All right, like I was saying, you know, when I get distorted, I don't even know where to start, but it's okay. Like I was saying, we have to, when we do an evaluation of, or an analysis of what our objectives were, our time frame, our action plan, and we see that we did everything that we were supposed to do, but we did not attain the objectives that we had set for ourselves, then we realize that there is something lacking that we did not do. And that's something that is lacking that we did not do. If we don't have an answer, we go into research. When we go into research, that is the only platform in which you develop yourself on a personal basis every day. And that is what you need. You go into research and you find solutions. If you fail 5 times, the 6th time you're going to succeed. So that is a mindset that I want us to have, a continuous progressive mindset, the mindset of that person who believes, an entrepreneurial mindset, a mindset that does not accept failure, a mindset that looks at failure as a new learning opportunity. That is the kind of mindset that I want us to build for ourselves. And once that mindset is there and it is set in place, then we can do exploits. But if we don't create a mindset, if we don't have that mindset, we cannot do anything. We'll just come and sit here and listen to Leader Lilian talk, and then you go back home, and Leader Lilian was talking, and she talked. You don't get anything from what Leader Lilian said. If you put it down, you read it, it's gonna not make Now we just please mute ourselves, please.
Are there new people who don't know what to do? Maybe.
Mute yourself. There is a camera right in front of you where you are sitting there and looking at me. Where you see, I don't know how to call it. Is it a microphone or something? Click on it. I cannot do it from this phone. I don't know how to do it. This, you know, when you're using a phone, the phone does not have all the options that you're using when you are using your this thing. All right, okay, I will just go on. So that was it. When you set your mindset and you say you're going, please be consistent. You know what it means when you make up your mind to be a part of something. It means that you are there when you are needed. You put in all the necessary actions. You communicate. You interact with one another. You share your point of view and contribute to do whatever thing that we ask you to do. If we are committed to this, we We have a US team, a US phytoscience USA team. We have over 60 something members in that team, in that group. Believe you me, I think there are only 4 or 5 people who participate in that group. Is it that the other people don't know why they are in the group? Is it that it doesn't make any sense for them to belong to the group? Is it that they don't find it interesting? Or is it that they don't learn anything when they join the group and make a comment? When you communicate and when you react to what somebody says, it gives that person the urge to continue teaching. It spurs that person up and gives that person a reason to continue teaching. If I come to the group and say something and nobody reacts, you think I'll be motivated? What is going to motivate me to come back and talk? Just be talking by myself. I will use that time to be building myself. Those of us who are in the training on Sunday, we heard it. When the downlines are not working, recruit. When the downlines don't want to do anything, recruit. When they sit behind and only grumble that they cannot do it, recruit. So that is it. If we are not interested in learning or participating, I will keep recruiting. I will keep recruiting, because when I come to the group and say something or share a point of view, and the same people will respond, 2, 3 people will respond. Is it that is only those people who see something, who are interested? So why are we in the group? That group is for us to learn. It's for us to build one another, to be a support system to one another, so that we can grow together and somebody will not stay down there. They said the floor is too crowded. The down is too crowded. We need to go up there. You need to distinguish yourself. You want to stay in the crowd? If you don't do something different, you're still going to stay in the crowd. You have to do something different to be able to differentiate yourself from the crowd. And it is those things that you do are the little efforts that you put on a daily basis. Communicate, share ideas, contribute, share your challenges, give a testimony. Just do something. What are you doing in your end to promote your own business? Apart from attending these trainings, what are you doing to promote your business? What are the strategies that you have put in place to promote your business? If you are confident of you, and you know that you have an idea to drive through, you can drive that idea through without even thinking, without even blinking. What have you done in your own end, in your own little corner? What have you done? What did you do to promote your business? What have you done? What is that strategy that you have put in place to use to build your own business? What is that thing that you do on a daily basis to contribute to the building of your business? It's not only coming to the meeting. If you come to the meeting and I hear me talk and you don't put anything that I said in action, you have not as well not done anything, because the business is going to stay where it is. And you're going to complain that my business. No, you have to set a goal. You have to set the objective. You have to have a goal. Is that why it's not powerful? You cannot have a drive. Is that why it's not powerful enough? You will not have the zeal to create time to sit and do whatever you're supposed to do. So you have to have a powerful why that is going to give you the mindset, and the why should be one, and the belief that you can meet up with that why is the next thing. If you have that powerful why and you don't have belief that you can do it, you cannot do it. So those things go hand in hand. So let's revise our strategy for the first 6 months. We have gone. Now we are getting into the last 6 months. Let us revise our strategy and start July 1st on a new footing. Start July 1st with new zeal, new principles, new goals, new challenges, and new ways of doing things, adding to the ones that we already have, so that we can do extraordinary things to achieve extraordinary results. We have 6 months. 6 months is enough time for you to achieve your goal, as long as you believe and you're on this platform. The more people you talk to, the more results you get, whether you like it or not. If you talk to 100 people and get one person, if you talk to 200 people, you get 2 people. So the more people you talk to, the more people you get to join your team. And you also have to put in an effort to also train the people who have joined your team. You have to train them. You cannot sit and you are asking me every question. Last time somebody was calling me, somebody who is supposed to be a leader is calling me, and they sent a letter to one of the downlines of Malaysia about whether picture has done what. I don't understand. Read this thing and see whether there are the people who send it. And if they sent it, how are we supposed to do with the picture? I was like, really? Really? So I'm going to talk about that a little bit. When you join, you are a member of Phytoscience USA. And we are leaders on training, and we have an obligation, to train our downlines. We have an obligation to make our downlines see and seeable. Because there are things that you see that they don't see. Why? Because they don't understand the business. They don't have the concept. It is not a concept that we grew up with. But because you have learned, you have taught yourself, you have seen the concept, and you have seen that it is a there is no industry in the world that is more rewarding than this industry. Not one. There is no rich man in the world. Name them. The first 20, the first 30 richest people in the world. Just name one who has a salary job. One. There is none. The concept of multiplication and interacting with one another. Direct sales. The concept that has transformed lives and continues to transform lives. The concept that creates the highest number of millionaires in the world in all times, whether during the pandemic, whether during winter, or whether whatever the times are. Even if it's during war, we will still create the highest number of millionaires because the platform is set in a wonderful way that nothing can stop it from doing what it's supposed to do. You cannot have people in the whole world. If you have a team in all the other continents in the world, this continent other continents are working and you are still making money. So it is a wonderful phenomenon. And it works. Can we just talk? Like a team. You are building yourself and you work like a team. So it is not about building somebody. So you have to make them see the unforeseen. You have to instill in them the confidence, the know-how, the knowledge. You have to make them seize this opportunity and see it like a life-changing opportunity. It is your role as a leader. So when somebody is enrolled into the company, the moment your name is put in down, the moment you are enrolled in the company is going to send out 2 emails. It's going to send one email to the upline, the sponsor, and one email to the person who got enrolled. Letter that is sent to the person who sponsored you is the company congratulating you for sharing this opportunity and touching lives. And that congratulations for touching this person, and you brought this person into the company, and the person has joined the company congratulates you for that. And the company tells you to continue working and to continue touching more lives. The company sends you an email welcoming you into the company. And a temporary password. I want everybody to hear because I'm not going to be repeating this all the time. The company sends you an email with a username and a temporary password. And they ask you to use that temporary password to log into your back office. And the moment you do it, you change that temporary password into a password that you can manage, a password that you will remember at any given point in time. So when you take that email, you go through that email, your username is there, and your temporary password is there, you go to www.ifito.com. www.ifito.com. When you get into that website, they are going to ask you to sign in. You're going to put the username that they gave you and the temporary password that they gave you. You're going to put it on password and you log into the system. It's going to take you into your back office. The moment you are in your back office, the first thing is they're going to tell you to change that password. You're going to change the password to a password that you can remember so that you can log in and out of your back office, because that is your office. We leave every day in the morning, we take a shower, we are hurrying to go to work because that is our office. We work 5 p.m. and we come back home. This is your own office. You have to log into your office in the morning, find out what is happening in your system, find out any new development, any working material that has been sent or anything. And then in the evening, you also have to sign in to your back office and find out what is happening in the back office. Sign into your group and check out if there are any messages or there is any development or any information that can help to build you. When you get into your back office and you have changed the password, the next thing that you want to do is to upload your ID. If you have not uploaded your ID, take a picture of your ID front and back and a selfie of you holding your ID. There is a link there. You cannot do it. Send it to me. I'm going to send it to the company and let them do the and send your username so that they can validate or they can verify your account and activate it so that you can use that account. If that is not done, you cannot use that account. You keep your account, but you will not be able to use the account for whatever purpose you want to use it for until your ID is verified.
We are not hearing. There's some noise in the background.
I'm tired of talking.
Can I say something, please?
Yes.
We all need to know that we are in a meeting, and if anybody is in the meeting and there are people in your home, you have to find a space in your home because you know that you're going to attend the meeting. I don't know about other people, but there has been noise all along in the background, and I'm sure it is from one of our homes. So we have part of really taking this serious is to realize that we have to be professional too. Because if there's a case here, or even us who are attending this, we're attending to hear everything. And so we have to make an effort to really not have noise from our home.
Thank you, you see, I have talked.
Just mute ourselves.
I could not do it. If I were using my laptop, I would just mute everybody. When I'm using my phone, it doesn't give me the option to do it. Please, if you're not talking, can you just mute yourself? Is it difficult to mute yourself? Just mute yourself.
Is it a new person who doesn't know how to mute? Maybe we tell them what to do. It's been recurring.
I don't even know who is talking and who is doing, where the noise is coming from. I can't even tell. Because this is a phone. If it was a laptop, I'll be able to identify who is talking or where the noise is coming from. So, well, let's just continue and hope that at least the lesson has gone through. Please, if we are coming to a meeting, this is a professional meeting. Like Leader Lucy said, it is not a place where we come, because when you come and there is so much noise on the background, you are not only not hearing anything, but you are distracting all the other people who are here trying to listen to something. Okay, like I was saying, let me just say what I was saying, that the moment, okay, Auntie Miriam, please, can you mute yourself? Thank you. So like I was saying, okay, when you are already in your back office and you have succeeded to get into your back office, you are going to upload your picture, because if you don't upload your picture, you will not be able to have access or use your back office. You'll be able to register people. You'll be able to buy your product. But if you have money in your account, you will not have access to that money. You will not. So and if you want to do any transaction in that account, you are not going to have access to do that transaction. So those are the first things that you do when you get into your account. When you have sent your picture and your ID card and a selfie of you holding your ID, you go to info@icrystalcell.com. When you go to info@icrystalcell.com, you send an email to the company telling them that this, with user ID, I have succeeded in uploading my ID front and back and a selfie of me holding my ID. Please, can you help me verify my account? Thank you. When that is done, the company is going to send you a message that they'll get back to you within 7 days. And they're going to work on your account and they're going to validate your account. Then you can go to your profile. Inside your page, let me not go back to profile. Inside your page, you are going to see, you're going to see print your membership card. Please, we should try to all print our membership cards and laminate them, because as we are planning for the event or the launching, all of us should have our badges, because it gives you class and it gives you some level of professionalism. So please print your membership cards. All of us should be able to have our membership cards. When you print your membership card, you know that you are long gone into able to manipulate your back office. Now you can go through every rubric, how do they say it? Every column or every subheading. You can go through them one after the other, and you take time to just study your back office, read it, they give you every instructions and whatever thing you have to do. In that same your home page, you are going to see your website. You have your website link that is there. You can copy that link, you can share it to your prospects on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on Messenger. You can send that link to anybody. And when that person takes that link and gets into your back office, the person is going to have a place where the person is going to write his or her name. The person is going to write his or her name, her address, her telephone number, to permit you get in touch with that person. And then the person will go through your back office. With that understanding, now when you come to your back office, you're going to see that information. A company is going to let you know as soon as you enter your back office that this person visited your back office. Now you go there and see every information, and you'll be able to call that person. You'll be able to talk to the person through email. You'll be able to contact that person and prospect, or share the business opportunity with the person. So those are the first things that we have to do when we become a member of the company. Let us remember those things. Every other thing will come after that. But as soon as we can understand those steps and we can teach all our downlines how to upload their picture, how to first of all find their emails, secondly, get into their website, thirdly, change their username, a temporary username to a permanent username that they'll use all the time. And then fourthly, they can upload, download their pictures, their ID card, and a selfie of them holding their selfie. They download it, and then they write a letter to the company on info@icrystalcell.com to tell them that it has been done and that the company should please verify that account. When writing, you also have to mention your username, because that is how the company can identify you, through your username. So you must tell them that my name is this and my username is this. Once you have taken that person through those preliminary stages, that person is good to go. Then we can start working from there. Go through your back office and read. Is there anything that you're not understanding? Then when we come for trainings like that, you can ask, and then we can work together. If I keep talking and nobody goes to the back office to read or to try to practice whatever thing I'm talking about, it is just going to be music to your ears, and it's not going to make any sense. It's not going to create an impact. You're just going to listen to it when I'm talking, and after that, that is it. Lilian came and spent 1 hour talking. If somebody asks you that, what did Lilian say? You don't even know what she said. And even if you know, you don't put it into practice, you will never be able to master it. So please go to your back office. And for those of you who have new downlines, please go and call them and work with them and make sure that they have verified their account. And then we can start working from there. When they have verified their account, encourage them to go through the back office, read every column, open, every subheading, open, read it, go through it, look at it. Any challenge that you have along the way, you can come back to the meeting and ask. There we are all learning, we are all interacting, and when you learn and ask questions, it sticks, and you will never forget it. And when you teach your downlines properly, it is less work for you, because the day that your downline is going to have another downline, they're not going to be calling you. Your downline will be apt enough to teach their own downlines without calling you. So it makes it easier for you. So please, leaders, let us take time to go through our back office and make sure that we understand these things. When we understand these things, then we can start building a successful team. That is the foundation. If we don't even have the foundation, we are just wasting our time because we don't understand what concept we have. We must master the concept. When that is done, we can then move into the next thing and start looking in the back office. What is it that we have to do? There is this e-business cards. Those who work with the internet, you need the e-business cards. If you are not working with the internet, you have to look for different ways. It is not everybody who is good with the internet. It's not everybody who is good with the internet. You have to look for different ways to build that business. You have to decide which way is good for you. What do you want to do to build your business? What do you want to do to realize your dreams and your objectives? Because you can only realize them when you keep working and you keep strategizing and working smart. We don't need to work hard to make money. We need to work smart. What is your own strategy? What is your action? What you want to do? You want to print your business cards and go out and share them? with your number on it, that's fine. That's your own strategy. You want to meet people one-on-one. Yes, even if you meet people one-on-one, you still have to look for something. You still have to look for a business card. You still have to look for some way of contacting people, of leaving your card, so that somebody you may not know who is going to pick it up, and that person has a need, and the person is going to call you. So you have to look for different ways of prospecting. And those who know how to use the internet, you can use your e-business cards to share to other members, people who are also computer literate, so that they can also read and find out what your company has to offer and see if it's for them or not. It is not everybody that you're going to talk to who is going to see that the business aligns with them. They might not be interested. They might be interested in their buying and selling. There are people who prefer to buy one thing and sell and take 3 weeks to sell that one thing and go and buy the next thing. That is the way that their mind has been built, and that's the way that they are prone to. It will be difficult to change that mindset unless that person has a mindset of an entrepreneur who learns, who is willing to learn. Mark Zuckerberg, when he started this Facebook, that today the whole world has, is it 2.5 billion people using Facebook today? When he started, he invited 4 friends in a small cafe to share his idea of what he had. 2 of the friends did not go. Only 2 friends went and sat with him. And today they are multi-billionaires. Those 2 friends who did not go, they are still where they were, because their mentality is the mentality down there, the mentality of the common man. You want to belong to the group. No, you have to set the trend. You have to set the trend. You have to create your own world and make it the way that somebody else will want to join you. You don't have to remain with the common man. You don't have to be down there, because everybody is thinking alike. You're also going to think, because everybody tells you, if you talk to 99 people, 100 people, 99 people tell you that your business is no, that is nothing, you cannot make it. You say, all man don't talk to nothing worker. Why me, I'll go there, I'll just leave them. No. One famous businessman said, I've forgotten his name, but I'm going to find his name. He said, if an opportunity is shared among 100 people, and 99 people say no, one person says yes, I'm going to join that one person who said yes, because that person saw something in that opportunity before saying yes. So don't be driven by public opinion. Don't be driven. Don't let people drive you through or lead you. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. Create your own world and set the pace for people to follow you. When we do that, your downlines will start working. We'll keep our teams active. Today is training. How many of our downlines are in the meeting? How many people call their downlines to make sure that they attend this meeting? If you don't create that opportunity and you don't learn, you cannot make it. We have to learn on a daily basis. It has to grow from strength to strength. So that's how it works. So that's how it works. So please, let us be committed. Let us review our objectives, and let us go gradually, step by step. Make an effort to get into the back office. There is no crime with making an error. When you do make an error, you're going to learn faster, because you're going to try to correct that error. And when you correct it, it's going to stick and you're going to learn faster. It's not something that is going to delete. Get into your back office. The back office is there. If you make an error, the only thing is that they'll tell that it cannot access it. You just need to recorrect it and still access it. The back office is there. Read, go through them. The back office, everything, every information is in the back office. Then when we have difficulties, we come to the group like this and we share. So please let us direct our downlines. Let us help them through the system. Let us make them see why they have to be a part of the business, and let us make them understand that the more time that you're spending with this business is valued time, and that the results are gonna be palpable. The results are results that will be unbeatable. You're gonna achieve results. If you're going to work 16 hours every day and you depend on your paycheck, think of the day that you will not be able to work. But if you work 8 hours and you're gonna work 12 hours and put 4 hours in this business on a daily basis, in 2 years, you're gonna be a multi-millionaire. You're gonna drop that job without anybody telling you, because you'll be working at your own pace. You'll be creating your own time. You'll be doing everything at your convenience. So do not relent. Let's keep working. Let's be each other's keeper. Let's ask questions where we have difficulty, but most especially, let's make an effort to try to learn. Let's make an effort to try to learn, to try to study whatever we have in front of us. Let's make an effort, because if you don't master the concept, you can never succeed in the business. So many people will say, I joined this business, but I did not succeed. So many people say, I joined this business, but I did not succeed. But if you join a business that you don't even understand the concept, you don't even know how it works, you cannot succeed, because you don't even know the business. But when you study the business and understand what it takes to be a member of that business, then you are good to go. The grass. So that is it. That was my little take for this evening. That was my little take for this evening. Please, let us just be committed. Let us make an effort to try to learn, to put in our personal effort to try to grow this business. Let us give ourselves a reason and give ourselves a pat on the back, because from today, if you take that action, 1 year down the lane, the story is going to be different. The story is going to be different. If those people who are making 6 figures every month can make it from this business, you can make it. People they started like you and I. The only reason why they are there is because others gave up on the way, and they remained persistent, focused, hardworking, determined, and they kept strategizing and kept putting in action and kept putting in action and kept putting in action. And today they can boldly stand and talk to anybody, because their account is making 6 figures every month, and they don't even need to hit themselves up to make that money. But when you were busy building that empire, some people were going to parties, some people were partying, some of them were sleeping, some of them were laughing at you. They said, you don't know what you're doing, you're wasting your time. Some of them said they didn't believe in whatever thing that you're saying. You don't even know what you're doing. And then once you build that empire and you start making the money that you're making, those same people will start coming back to you to come and teach them how to go and start from the scratch. Whereas they would have started with you, and all of you would have been in the same spot by now. So that is my take. If anybody, we're going to open the floor. If anybody has anything to say, if you have any contributions to make, you have anything to add to help us build this team, you will be much appreciated. But before I drop, please, the next meeting is at my place on Saturday, our next physical meeting. Please talk to your downlines. Let your downlines come, because we are planning our launching, and we want to plan it in big style. If you want to be a part of that launching and you want to belong to this platform, please try to be there on Saturday, 3 p.m. My address is on the group. I'm still going to send it again on the group for those who did not get it. So please, 3 p.m., let us be here so that we'll be able to round up, because we are working on launching, And if we don't put a joint effort to do what we are doing, then we are not even yet serious about what we want to do. And we are not serious to take this business to the next level. If you are a part of this business and you have been spending time and energy every day, you come here for training and you are not part of the building process, then you will stand isolated and you'll be thinking like, what was I doing? So please, the meeting is 3 p.m. on Saturday. Let's try to be on time so that we can finish on time for those who are out of state to drive back in good time. Thank you. And we'll just open the floor to 2 or 3 people, 2 minutes. If you have any contributions, any to help us build this team, any whatever you have that is going to be profitable towards the building of our team. Thank you. Okay, Leader Lucy.
Yes, I need some detail about the day of the event.
Yeah.
The time of the event.
Mm-hmm.
And time, beginning time and end time.
Okay.
And what date, did we talk about the date for the event?
Yeah, we talked about the date and it's in the meeting.
19.
We talked about the date. Leader Grace, please, can you respond? Hello?
I'm trying to look at my notes.
Yeah, we talked about the date. I think it's the first week of
August. First week of August.
I think it's 7th of August.
Of August, and it's from 10 to, did we say 10 to 1?
10 to 1.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The 1st of August?
The first week end of
7th,
August.
I think was the
7th.
7th of August.
In order to get information that I was assigned to get from the hotels, I have to have a date. I have to have a time, beginning time and end time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the other information I already have, like the number of the people.
The date is what of August? 7th.
7th.
7th of August. Time 10 a.m.
10 to 1
p.m.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
In that line, we're also reminding the members who have other assignments.
Yeah.
To try and work on it so that we look at it on Saturday to have some conclusive.
Finalize, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I want to thank you first for the good job today. It was a great motivation.
Thank you.
Leader, thank you very much for that great presentation. I have a concern because our downlines, we call every day. In fact, I send out invitation, call them even when we are here, and they say they're going to join and they don't come in. You know, I don't know how we can motivate them again.
The way to motivate them is just to keep doing what we are doing. You have to understand that there are people that if you throw money on the road and tell them that there is money here, come and pick, they will tell you that their leg is hurting. They cannot walk up the road to pick the money, should pick the money and come and give them. So there is nothing we can do about that. If your downlines are not contributing, recruit.
Okay, thank you. That's all.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, the first question I wanted to ask, it was last Monday, I was supposed to remind on what you said concerning the lucky winners, because I sent my own list where I belong in your phone. So I don't know about that. Then another thing I wanted to find out is that relating to a situation where when you go in as a registered member, and after 6 months, if you cannot meet up changing to the next grade, how do you keep up? Or it's only buying every month?
I don't understand what you mean. You are a member, you are a member. You keep working like every other person. There is no time limit for you. If you come in as a silver member, you continue building your team as a silver member. The company does not promote you based on your entry level. It promotes you based on your earnings. The only reason why we want to promote from silver to gold or to platinum is because as a silver member, you're going to earn 22.5% of all the work that you do. And as a platinum member, you're going to earn 45% of all the work that you do. So that is just the difference. And then when it comes to residual income, you're going to earn up to the 3rd generation as a silver member. But as a gold member, you earn up to the 5th generation. And as a platinum member, you earn up to the 10th generation. So it is just based on the earnings. Or the reason why we are encouraging people that if you are a silver member, we're encouraging you to become a platinum member if you're working, is because you should work. If you do the same work with me and I bring in 1,000 points, you're bringing 1,000 points, I'm going to make $450 and you are going to make $220, $222. Whereas we did the same job, we put in the same effort. That is just the difference. That's the reason why we are encouraging people to promote themselves or to be able to upgrade from silver to platinum. You can be a platinum member all your life, and you will still earn, and you will still be promoted to star 1, star 2, star 3, diamond, black diamond, blue diamond. You will still be promoted, but the thing is that you're going to work double. So your account does not expire.
Okay, it means I can just be buying products. I can just be buying products, activating the account.
You have to continue working. You have to continue putting people under you.
Recruiting.
Recruiting.
You have to continue recruiting. You have to continue recruiting. The reason why I encourage you, if you recruit 1,000 PS points, if you recruit 1,000 points, you are going to earn $222. But whereas me as a platinum, if I recruit $1,000, I'm going to earn $450. That is just it, but you have to continue recruiting. You have to continue working. When your team gets big, you recruit, you can make money from recruiting that will help upgrade your account. Now, like this, your account is already, wherever if you want to upgrade, like what to upgrade $2,100, you can, from recruiting, you can earn that money and decide to use that money to upgrade your account to platinum and continue working.
Yes, I understand that. It means recruiting in all the portions of my team. Now, buying of these products, it means I still have to be activating my accounts in buying products.
Of course, you are a member. You have to activate your account. You are a member. If your account is red or is deactivated, you need to buy at least Crystal Cell or Snowflake or something to keep your account active.
Okay.
You are just a regular member like any other member.
Okay.
All the things that you are doing, every other member in the team does.
Okay. Okay. Now buying those products, we can use the form you gave us in aligning whatever we are buying, whether it's more one, more two, the same.
You write it and send to Lilian.
Use the form and write what you want and send it to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and then our lucky winning, I send my own form to you.
You have sent, but others have not sent. I cannot just send your own alone. I want everybody to send so that I can send it as a group. Everybody, if you're a lucky winner, go to
where can I go to?
snap
Where
it
can I
and
go?
send it to me so that I can send it to Ophelia as a group so they can send the product to us as a group.
Please, leader, where can I see all the dates? Because I have seen only one of my dates. The rest of the day, I did not see it. I don't know where to go.
They used to have it all. It's like they have wiped it off. I don't know. I've not gone in to check, but that's what Judy was saying the other day. So the one that you have seen, please just snap it first and send to me before you start thinking about how to find the other ones.
Okay, thank you. I have it. Okay. So I don't want to lose it. I don't want to make a mistake of the month. The winners of the month of January.
Not question. Any last contribution?
I think my last contribution would be to encourage us about our warm list, because we've not talked about it for a while now. Our 100 names on the warm list, that will serve as a reminder to be able to check on that.
That is it. Thank you. That is it. When I say strategize on how to build your business, I did not even think that we have to talk again about the 100 link. But please, if you are a leader, you are coming here on Saturday, please come with your 100 list.
Yeah, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Those people over there, they wrote to me concerning what we were talking about you for the ID. They wrote to me concerning the ID. Since I sent IDs and they kick it off, what do we do? Do we have to tell them that we start from afresh, or what do we do?
They don't want. They send you the message through what?
Huh?
They sent you the message through WhatsApp.
Yes.
Send a copy of your ID, a copy of your ID front and back, and a selfie of you holding that ID and your username. Send it to that WhatsApp address. Send it to them.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the easiest.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay,
Well,
thanks everybody.
Reminder.
Mommy want talk.
Okay.
Let me say something, please. This whole thing like this, I'm just like as if I'm dreaming, but anyway, I will try to concentrate and follow up and see how things will go, since my sister there is also helping me behind. I'll be grateful. She has to help me a lot because I don't know anything about this laptop thing. I have iPad. I need to know how to follow up.
It's just, the good thing is just the will. If you have the will, you'll be able to do it because it's not difficult. Good things somebody is teaching you, taking you through. As long as you have the will, there is a way. It's not going to take you 2 weeks or 1 week to know how to go through it. Even if it only takes you to understand your office, your back office, and the rest, you're going to understand it. So you don't have to be lost. There is nothing scary about the fact that you have the will. Then there is a way you're going to know it.
Yes, I really have the way.
I like that. I like that so much. When you need help, ask.
Very
That's the only
important.
way you gonna get help. Ask.
Yes.
And okay, my input, leader, you ask if anybody has any input. My input is to remind each and every members, especially leaders, that this business is yours as an individual. Leader Lilian is just helping you with your business, right? It is our business collectively because we are a group, but your business, your names that you put in, yours, right? Very important. It is your business, so you should treat it that way. And you're getting help. Who helps people with their business? Nobody. You know, if you're getting help with your business, you have to get some financial advisor or something. She's doing it for free. You know, so when she come here and talk, she's a lawyer. She can talk,
You
right?
don't have cooking. Your mother.
But I think we should seize this opportunity. That's my input.
Thank you very much. This business is your business, exactly. And you have to own it. If you don't own the business, own it as if it's a part of you. Own it for you to be able to do the impossible to get results. So that is very important. Thank you all for your input. It has been very productive, very lucrative. Thank you so much for your input. And thank you.
Let's appreciate.
Yeah, so I'm waiting. You push or appreciate me so that
Let's appreciate.
So that I'll be able to talk next time.
Yeah.
Reactions.
I'm still waiting. I'm not seeing everybody's reaction. Wow, thank you. I'm saying thank you. Yes. Hey, Mama, I'm not seeing your reaction.
Oh,
I'm not seeing your reaction.
I have sent my reaction.
You have done it.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you for the reaction. I'm motivated. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you for participating. Please let us, everything that we have here, let us put it into practice. We must not be perfect, but consistency is the key. Try on a daily basis to put what you learn in practice, and you're going to make a difference in your business. So phytoscience.
We are the
makers.
Trend makers.
Phytoscience, we are the makers. So
Thank you. Finish. Bye.
have a good evening.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Excellent job. More grace.
Thank you.
Thank you, leader. Thank you.
Bye. Everybody. Good night.